You ever visit the in-between world?
I don't know.
It's where the living go when they fall fast asleep and where ghosts hang out when they have unfinished business.
Oh, yes.
Visitors who come to the in-between world can confront their fears or see a loved one who may have recently left the world of the living.
Luckily, anybody who visits the in-between world can face their fears and anxieties with friends at their side. Okay.
Here. Such is the premise of the children's book series titled Skeletina and the In-Between World. And it comes courtesy of our friend Susie Jaramillo, an artist, an author, an illustrator, a brainiac, a Venezolana, an all-around happy chick. Welcome back to the show, Susie.
It is so my pleasure to be here, ladies. Thank you for having me.
Oh.
We were just talking that, you know, real talk, as women, we are working women.
Yeah.
We are career women. And that does not mean that we won't get tripped up by the 6 train.
Oh my God.
Susie and I were at an event last night, and she says, the 6 train won't stop at Lafayette Street.
Oh, Astor Place. Astor Place. It will, up and down. It won't stop at Astor Place. But see, yes.
So you can be a titan of your industry and still get tripped up.
Listen,
It happens.
the MTA will do that to the best of us. All right, so this Skeletina.
See.
In your wildest dreams, where did this come from?
Literally my wildest dreams.
Perfect.
Literally, I couldn't, you know, when I was a kid, I had lots and lots of nightmares. And one day I was, you know, just like, I decided to let myself drown and discovered that I could breathe underwater.
Oh, wow.
And then realized that if I let go of my fears, if I can remember to let go of my fears, I can unlock limitless possibilities in my dreams.
That is very profound.
No, it's true. And I truly believe that if you let go of your fears in your dreams, you will let go of your fears in your real life.
Well, yeah.
Right? And so the premise of this is that she's a little girl who lives in the in-between world and helps kids tackle their nightmares. And do you know that 70% of kids have nightmares?
I'm shocked it's not 100.
Yeah.
Right.
100%.
Yeah. Studies show,
the
yeah.
nightmares.
Well, that remember them.
Yes, exactly. That remember
true.
them. And you have 2 children.
I do, and my daughter suffers from nightmares. My son doesn't remember his dreams.
Well, I was going to say, in your forward to one of them,
Yeah.
one is to your daughter who
Conquers her nightmares, and Nicholas, who doesn't remember his dreams.
So what has their response, and then just the response in general, been to the book?
So people really, really relate to the book because most children's media kind of stay away from the dark.
Yeah, sure.
You know, they refuse to touch a topic like nightmares. Meanwhile, 70% of kids are having them,
Hello.
right? And so most people have just thoroughly embraced this. And of course, to support this, we actually built a website that will turn scary dreams into fun ones.
Yeah, this is. I told you, a brainiac.
No.
Oh, this is
And
what
she
our
married
last
a
guest
brainiac.
was
Yes.
gushing about. He was
See,
like, oh my God.
no, yeah. So because his daughters also suffer from nightmares. So if you go to skeletina.com, you can put in like whatever scary dream you're having, and you will get a personalized email that turns that scary dream into a really fun one.
Where were you about 30 years ago?
It still works on adults.
Well, I was going to say, can adults do this?
So they will, but they'll get it. Of course, it's programmed to have Skeletina's voice and Skeletina characters.
Oh my God.
But adults have used it, and it does work.
And where did you get the idea to do this whole part of it?
Because, first of all, I want people to think, when they think of Skeletina, I don't want them to think Day of the Dead. I want them to think nightmares. You know what I mean? I really want them to think, this is a girl who's going to help me with their nightmares, with my nightmares. And
She's
honestly,
like a little dream therapist.
yeah. And I exactly. Exactly. And I thought, wouldn't it be cool if there was a website with a dream machine?
Oh,
and
wow,
you
yeah.
go to the website and you say, I'm having this dream. Help me, Skeletina.
Right.
And she gives you, this is how your dream ends. Go to sleep, it's gonna be okay.
Right.
Oh my God, I might have to use it because the scariest things, and for adults as well, always seem to occur in the middle of the night. The world is dark, deep, and heavy in the middle of the night.
Yeah.
Things that go bump in the night.
Yes.
So you have the in-between world, and then you have the
Greedy Tooth Fairy. So
she's very greedy.
She's
Oh,
greedy.
and by the way, these are all also bilingual.
yes, well, okay. These books are available in English and Spanish.
Okay.
So you can get Greedy Tooth Fairy in English or Ada Malvada in Spanish. And so, have you ever had that dream where your teeth are falling out?
Yeah, last night.
Last night? That is not the work of the Tooth Fairy. That is the work of the Greedy Tooth Fairy.
Oh.
She's hoarding all the teeth. She's taking
I
my
mean,
eyes.
naughty,
And you have to go
naughty, naughty.
find her
She's taking
and
all my
tackle the
chicken.
anxiety that's causing
Yeah,
this
it is
dream.
anxiety.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh. Are there more?
There will be
Skeletinas?
more. There will be more. Stay tuned. Stay tuned. More coming.
So the last time you were on the broadcast, neither one of us were here, but we talked about Encantos.
Encantos.
Yes.
Oh.
Story teaching app.
So Encantos is, look, we're all about bringing stories with purpose inspired by culture, right? 26% of kids are Latin, 5% of media represents them. So there's not enough Latino storytelling, Latino IP in the marketplace, really. And we really wanted to bring it from an authentic place too. I'm Venezolana, Ecuatoriana, 100% American, and I feel like our culture has so much to offer, and I love it so much. Yeah. And so our Encantos is a company that I co-founded with another Latino family, Stephen Wolf and his wife Nuria, and we put out beautiful brands like Skeletina is a story, it's a series, and it's a brand, right?
Yeah.
And it's inspired by Latin culture, but it has universal appeal. Because we believe our culture has universal appeal.
Right. Yeah.
And so our other flagship brand is Canticos, which is the #1 bilingual learning brand.
Canticos.
Yeah. Canticos.
I was talking to New York's very own Dan Manarino, who has a baby.
Yes.
Who is Latina. And so I said, you better get. You
Por favor, Canticos.
You better subscribe to the website.
Yeah.
You better
Yes,
get the
that's
whole
right.
series.
You know what he told me?
What?
Titi Mari, why don't you go buy it for her? It was so fun. But I think to your point, our culture is everywhere.
Yeah,
right?
our culture is everywhere.
You don't have to be Latino. You could be black, white, purple.
You're having nightmares.
Exactly. We all have
Exactly.
nightmares.
And Encantos, by the way, direct translation.
So it's like charm.
Yeah.
Charm. Okay.
It's,
Like
you know,
charmed.
yeah.
Thank you. I needed
Susie
to know.
Jaramillo,
Por favor.
taking on the world. Thank you. You wore the perfect color.
I
know.
wore Merlot for National Merlot Day.
Go grab a glass
She
of
goes,
Merlot on
don't
the
you
way.
wake up every day and you see what day what the national day is and you plan your
and then
wardrobe
you plan
accordingly?
your wardrobe accordingly.
Exactly.
Oh, she does it all.
I saw it in a dream.
Oh, hello.
She's
And the
very
name of this-
fast.
and that's that on that. The name of the series, once again, is Skeletina and the In-Between World. You can get it wherever you get your books. And you can also get the Encantos app in your favorite app store.
That's right. And look for skeletina.com and turn your nightmares into fun dreams.
I gotta try that.
Yeah, you do.
Me too.
I need her to tell me what's gonna happen. It's gonna be
Skeletina is going to
okay.
be your new bestie.
Yeah.